now suing more than 40 of those agitators involved in the campus takeover, accusing them of actions, quote, reminiscent of the KKK.
The lawsuit claims the custodians were assaulted and held against their will and appears to expose new evidence of premeditation and, quote, extremist coordination on Columbia's campus.
Senior correspondent Eric Shawn is live here in New York City. He's got more on this for us. So, Eric, what do these janitors say happened to them?
Well, Sandra, hello. They say that they were held hostage, beaten, assaulted, and they were the target of anti-Semitic slurs. Now they are suing many of those protesters and groups. You may remember when protesters stormed and took over a campus building, Hamilton Hall at Columbia University, a year ago. Inside at the time, working the overnight shift, cleaning the bathrooms and classrooms were those two janitors, Mariano Torres and Lester Wilson. The lawsuit describes Wilson and Torres as facing down a hateful mob of masked extremists who poured into the building, attacking them and shouting anti-Semitic slurs. Quote, when Torres attempted to defend Hamilton Hall from the occupiers, his assailants shouted, "What are you, a Jew lover?" They repeatedly called him a Zionist and asked, "Why are you protecting them?" When Wilson begged members of the mob to release him from the building, they mocked him, repeatedly calling him a Jew lover, Jew worker, and Zionist. Kenneth Marcus of the Brandeis Center for Human Rights Under the Law says those anti-Semitic protests were actually highly organized.
All of this is being done not like an organic protest, not like a bunch of students trying to say something or express their opinion, but rather as a network of individuals and organizations that support the Hamas terror agenda, trying to undermine not only Jewish students, but institutions within the United States.
Well, the lawsuit includes these photos of what it says, or of Torres being punched and pushed by protesters as he tried to defend himself. When he and Wilson finally escaped the mayhem, Wilson angrily told the Columbia security outside, "You left us for dead. I could have been killed." The lawsuit says both janitors are suffering from PTSD, and they have yet to return to work. New York City police, by the way, did arrest 109 protesters, but you know, most of those charges were dropped by Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg. His office said those charges would be hard to prove.